Okay, amazing. So good afternoon, guys. This is your week 3 mobility class. Again, we're going to work around half an hour of work today. Starting just a little bit later, but we'll be done just after 4:30. The session today is going to centre around a little bit of increased range of movement. Nice burn into the muscles again, similar to them what we did last week for our strength class. Remember, folks, to work to your comfortable ranges again. A little bit different this week with regards to probably things that you may not have done in the past. So we are going to be working a little bit of Tai Chi and yoga. We'll have a nice stretch workout at the start and at the end. Okay, guys, but if you do feel unwell at any moment, just go down and have a moment out, just going to have to sit and have a rest, and I'll choose then to come back into the class, or just go and just sit and watch it there. Okay, guys, so we'll get into your stretch routine. Because I've got 2 tablets working there, I'm just going to have to go off my watch today for all of your timings. I'll be as accurate as I can. Right, so to start off, guys, sitting in the chair, feet hip width apart, we're going to go into your head roll. So you can drop your chin onto your chest, and then roll your head out to the side as you in breath, and as you out breath, chin down to the chest, and then inhale to the other side, exhale, and drop. One more each side, folks. Again, that lovely length stretch through the side of the neck, and then down. Okay, everyone, arms extended out to the side. Start off with very small arm circles. Doesn't matter which direction you go. And over 15 seconds, we're going to work wider and wider until we have as much range as we are comfortable with. And now we're going to reverse. Either pulling the arms back or drawing them forwards. We go from big to small, smaller, smaller arm circles, and into the centre. Okay, folks, we do the torso twist every week. This time we're going to hold out to one side. So place one hand on the opposite thigh and use that to allow the torso to turn, chest to turn out to the side, the back to be straight and the chest to lift. Okay, change direction, hand onto thigh, eyes looking out to the side. Back down. Okay, folks, single leg extensions, they can just see those legs there. So one leg at a time is going to extend forwards, and then we're going to point the toes up. So again, a lovely length then through the back and the legs. Give a little squeeze through the thighs, through the quads. Legs are nice and warm. Okay, folks, sit yourself forwards and then into your toe taps. So one leg at a time extends to the 2 corners of your room. So tap forwards and then back in. So giving a little squeeze through the back of the legs, specifically the calves. Okay, everyone. And then coming to standing, we're going to finish with a Tai Chi warm-up. So feet on the hips, arms extended overhead, and we're going to swing the arms down and up. Chest stays lifted to start, side profile, a little bend through the hips and the knees, lifting up the chest, keeping the back straight, the most important thing. One more time. Okay, nice one, folks. So go and sit in the chair now, have a little recovery, and let me go through the structure of the main session today. So we're going to start off with Tai Chi. We're going to start off with the exercise that we've just finished with for our warm-up. We're going to have 3 exercises, 30 seconds apiece, and then we're going to have 1 minute of recovery. Okay, so we're going to be working for 90 seconds and then resting for a minute. Every exercise that we do is going to have those seated options, so at any point please choose to go and take the chair, sit down and work from that point there. Okay folks, we're going to go into this 3 times, 3 exercises, before we then move on to something a little bit juicy, nice and interesting. So your first exercise is what we've just done. If we want to stay in the chair, bum down, feet on the hips, and arms are going to come down by the side, and we're going to reach our hands overhead. If you choose to stand, that little bit more range of movement if you want it from what we just did, as I'm going to ask for a little bit more flexion through your hips and your knees. But remember that your chest lifts and your back stays straight. Focus on breathing in on the way down and breathing out on the way up. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay folks, that's your first exercise for 30 seconds, sitting or standing. Ready? Off we go. Arms come down by our side. Chest lifts, my eyes stay up. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Reaching down and reaching up. At any point, sitting in the chair, take the weight off the legs, swing through the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second exercise, we're going to sit into a half squat and we're going to shift our weight from side to side. Pretend that we have a ball in our hands and we're moving it from one side of the room to the other. Okay, 30 seconds to work. Feet are flat, one leg bends, one leg extends. Option here is to move the ball from side to side in the seated position. Okay folks, final exercise is we are going to push from one side of the room and then push to the other. Palms press away and the chest stays lifted. Breathe out as you push away. Breathe in as you come in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Push away. Release. One more. And rest. Okay everyone, go and take a seat. 1 minute of recovery, and then we're going to go through it 2 more times. The main focus with those exercises is to get that great range and burn through the shoulders, that range of movement through the shoulders, but we're focusing on the breath through every single exercise that we do. Okay? Work that steady pace for those 90 seconds and then having that recovery. Still 20 seconds to go guys, so make sure you're just taking that load off the arms and the legs. If you felt that your breathing increased, elevated a little bit in that time, use this opportunity to take that deep breath in, just to control your breath, get nice and cool, and then we'll go into it again. Okay folks, 5 seconds before we start, we're going to go back to our first exercise. So feet on the hips. Now extend your arms overhead. Off you go. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Arms stay extended, and it's just that roll through the shoulders. 15 seconds to go. Back stays straight, remember. And allow yourself a little bit more movement to the hips and the knees to come a little bit lower if it feels comfortable. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, into our side to side movement. The feet have a little turn out and we push the ball away, extend the arms and back in. breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We push away, back in, we push away. Breathe in, breathe out and press. Breathe in, breathe out and press. 15 seconds. Try to maintain, keep our speed, our pace for these final pushes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, everyone, go and have your recovery again. Go and take a seat. Wonderful stuff. 1 minute of rest, guys, and we're going to go through it one more time. Hopefully from that second time round, exercises come a little bit more naturally, a little bit more comfortable, but intensity-wise, you feel that you are hitting that same intensity and getting the same result from it, okay? You're feeling the same as you did from that first round. Yes, heart rate should be elevated, should be quite warm. My shoulders have got a little bit of a burn on, and so have my legs, but my breathing, nice and comfortable, okay? If it's not, use the opportunity, have that rest, have that recovery, have a little bit of water, we'll reset and we'll go into it again. Again, choose if you want to stay in the chair. You can go into your extensions, into your moves out to the side and into your pushes, just taking the load off the legs, but still getting that really good range and burn in the upper body. Okay, guys? 5 seconds before we start. Seated or standing. 3, 2, 1. And off we go. Reaching down and up. Down and up. Arms extended. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I'm teaching, sorry. No, afraid not. No, I'm just doing the class. Yeah, the whole studio, sorry. 2 more, folks. Reaching down, reaching up. Okay, folks, and then into moving the ball. So feet are flat, and we're moving our bodies from side to side, not forwards and back, not up and down, side to side. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. 10 seconds. Can we move that ball a little bit further? Really reach it out to the side. 2, 1, and now push. Push away. Good. Almost as if we've got like a heavy weight, we try to push it back, and then back in. Breathe out, breathe in. Hips and knees stay nice and soft here, but at any point we rest the legs, we sit down, we take the load off. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, everyone, nice big recovery. Go and sit down in the chair for me. Let me get my drink. Okay, wonderful. So the Tai Chi part of our mobility class is all done. Now we're going to focus a little bit on our yoga. So we're going to start off in our warrior positions. I know I've spoken to some of you about these into one-to-ones, just regards to holding positions rather than actual active movement. So more the experience and the feeling of stretching the muscles, working the muscles rather than moving them and being active with them. Okay? So before we start, stay seated, guys. This is what we're going to be working into. So your first exercise is a warrior 2. My right foot is pointing away, my left foot is pointing to you guys, okay? Right knee is going to have a little bend, and I've opened my hips, I've got my chest lifted, and I'm facing you. We're going to hold this position for 20 seconds, arms out to the side. Now my legs aren't going to move. After 20 seconds, we're going to move from the arms and bring the arm overhead. C shape in the spine. From there, we're going to extend the arms and then reach out to the side wall. Each exercise is going to be 20 seconds. We're holding them for those 20 seconds. Once the full minute is done, sitting in the chair, recovering, and then we're going to move on to the other side. Okay, everybody. So from there, if you want to stand, if you want to stay seated, we can go into our positions from there, whatever feels comfortable for you. Okay, right foot points away, left foot points to the camera. Now bend your right knee, keep your left leg straight, you're open to me, arms extended, and hold. So right away we're getting a little bit of heat into the legs. Now stretch through the hips because you are open, you're facing me. Arms are reaching away and we're drawing and pulling the shoulders down. 3, 2, 1, arm comes over and we are C-shaping the spine. Arm comes over the head and with my fingertips here, I'm reaching down the side of my leg. Look up to the ceiling if it feels good, or eyes down to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Arms extend and then reach out to the side. You extend in your warrior. Reach out to the side wall. A little bit more load into the side leg. Reaching away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and rise. Okay, everyone. Little shake off and go and take a seat. Okay. So first little experience with your yoga. So hopefully a little bit of burn into the muscles. If at any point ankles, knees and hips started to ache, started to have a little bit of pain, don't work into as much range, don't go quite as low. Be a little bit more extended, a little bit higher up, and then don't dive any further back or any further out to the side. Might just be a case of just finding that range of movement that's comfortable for you. Okay, folks? So I did my left side, or for you it's my right. We're going to go to the other side now. Okay? Back on the feet, guys. So foot turns out to the side. Other foot points forwards. Side knee bends. Right leg is nice and straight. Arms are reached out. And we hold. Arms dropped, pull them down, drop the shoulders. Reaching out. Hips are open and the core is strong. Focus on your breathing here. We're not just holding the breath for the 20 seconds. Keep the breath nice and comfortable. And now into the side bend, into the sun warrior. Arm comes over the head, fingertips down, and you can look down to the floor or up to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Arms reaching and then extending, reaching away. So again, that nice length, see through this side of my body and then through my leg, we keep it long and strong. Arm reaches away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In we come, step the feet in, shake off the arms and the legs. Okay, now what to do, folks, go and take a seat. Okay, nice one, guys. 2 rounds down, 2 rounds to go. We're going to go through it again. What we're going to do, build that a little bit more intensity, is we're going to add 10 seconds. So we're going to work 30 seconds on each hold, on each pose, before we move into the other one. If you want to, guys, spend more time getting into position rather than just going straight down and holding the pose. So if you want to come out of position, little shake off, come back into it at any point, absolutely fine. Okay, so I'll give you guys that challenge, that option. Again, guys, if you want to take that seated, that's absolutely fine, because we can reach out, bring the arm over, and then dive out to the side. Just don't dive too far. You'll be able to go so far out to the side before you go over. Okay, guys, so we're going to go back into then your warrior 2, and then with that, reach out with the arms. Okay? If you're working into standing, turn foot out to the side, foot point it forwards, pointing to me, and then your side leg, give it a little bend. If you look down at that knee now, you should be in line of your toe, so it shouldn't be twisted. Hips are open to me, arms reaching out, 30 seconds, we're holding now, guys. Arms, pull down and reach away. So we're squeezing the shoulder blades together. And now breathe in, and if we're feeling good, we can breathe out and just drop, sit a little lower. If the joints are feeling good, allow yourself that little bit more range. If you are happy where you are, stay there. If you want to stand a little bit and then come back down, no problem. 3, 2, 1. Arm comes over the head. So we are windmilling the arms. Arm comes over the head and reaches away. Remember, with your fingertips, how low down the side of your leg are you reaching there? Maybe getting a little squeeze through the side of your core. Maybe one side stretching, the ribs are lifting up. 5 seconds. It's okay if you want to come out of pose just for a little bit and then drop back down. Okay, arms extending and arm reaching. So we're still long arms, we're reaching out to the side wall. Wonderful. Side leg here is getting real burn on, guys. So if you want to extend the leg, just give it a little bit of a shake. Whoa, drop back into it again. Reach out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come in. Step in, step off, go and shake off. Nice one, folks. Really good. Yeah, liking how these poses are going. Really, really good. We've just got one side to go. We're going to hit it in like 45 seconds. And then we've got one little bit of yoga then to kind of finish off before we then get into your stretch cool down. So again, be mindful of your body, guys, and really how you're feeling this moment. Heart rate, yeah, it should be increased. Breathing should be super, super comfortable. Muscles should feel like really warm, like they got real good burn on, but joints should be feeling really nice and soft, nice and comfortable. Okay? 15 seconds, guys, for your last one. Just because this is the last one, don't work into too much range. Don't force yourself into doing something you're not super, super comfortable with. Just work to your limitations, to what you're happy with. Okay, guys, go and rise. Let's go and do it. Okay, so foot goes out to the side, knee goes out to the side, opposite leg is straight and the foot points to me, arms are reaching. Palms down, breathing in and reach out. Dropping the shoulders, lifting the chest, just by holding position, get a super, super burn on. Wonderful. 5 seconds, guys. We're then going to dive into the sun. So the arm comes over our head. C shape through the arm, reaching the fingertips down. Squeeze one side of our core, but stretching the other. So just have a moment to experience that range of movement that you're in right now, that you're holding. How strong your muscles are to just hold that position. Okay, open the arms and then dive out to the side wall. So get that roll through the shoulder to dive away. Yeah, wonderful. Pull back. And this is where we are a little bit more bend then through our knee. Sit a little bit deeper, reach in. Great. 5 seconds, folks. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift, step and come in. Nice one, folks. Great stuff. Go and take a seat. Ooh, you're gone. You're back. Amazing. Nice one, folks. Water, recovery. Okay, now guys, we're going to continue to work with a little bit of yoga. Now this is going to be more of a sun salutation that we're going to follow. So this is a pattern of movements where we continue to focus on our breath with a really good range of movement, a great stretch through the body. We can do this stood, we can do this sitting. Before we get moving ourselves, this is what I want you to do. Okay, folks, I'm going to show you the side profile. So feet are going to be close together and we are into standing. What we're going to do is breathe in, our arms overhead. Breathe out, our hands down to our knees. And then breathe in and come all the way up again. And over the course of 90 seconds, we're going to allow a little bit more range of movement. We're going to come a little bit lower, but still reach up into our full extended position. Okay? 2 positions we're working with today is your extended mountain and a fold, because we are folding our body. Be mindful of your back. If you're a little bit delicate in the spine, try to keep it really straight and loaded. From there, we can fold and bring the chest onto our thighs as we go through our range. And at any point, guys, we can take this seated, reach the arms up, and then bring the hands firstly then just down to our knees and lower as we go through our time. 90 seconds to move. Stick with my movement and my breathing, guys, and we'll go into a little bit more range as we go. Okay, folks, seated or standing. 5 seconds before we start. Off we go. Breathe in, arms overhead. Breathe out, hands down onto your knees. Breathe in and rise, come all the way up, press the palms together. Breathe out, hands on the top of your shins. Breathe in and lift, all the way up. Breathe out and dive. Hands to the mid part of your shin. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, we dive down, a bit more fold, so hands reaching then down to our ankles. And it's absolutely fine as we move into that fold position to allow a little bit more bend through the knees so we can come down to this point. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out and dive. Hands to your shoelaces, to the top of your foot if you can. Breathe in, reach it up, press the palms. Breathe out, dive. Hands to toes. Breathe in, one more time. Breathe out and dive. Reach to the floor this time, a little bit more range again. And breathe in all the way up. Great work, everyone. Shake off arms and legs, go and take a seat. So what we're trying to experience there is that load, that lock-in breath as we move. It's very comfortable to breathe out as we come down because we're filling all the space that's in front of us, and it's really good to energize and breathe in as we reach up. We have all this space in front to really